the first thing I have here is just a portfolio. Now, portfolios are great for when you're at school and you're trying to keep track of what pages, what information, what papers are, what you're interested in at that moment. I've always had a portfolio in my backpack because there's so many papers that come in when you're working at school. It's really difficult to keep up with them in just a binder. Now, this is really neat because it has 13 sections, and I thought that was really awesome because most high schools have 6 classes per student. If each person has 6 classes, that means that 2 can go for each class, and then there's an extra section left over for, just random other stuff that you may need. So let's say this first class you have is like algebra. You have one for where you would put all the information that comes in that's new, and then you would have another section for archiving all the information that you've already gone through. So let's say you get a homework assignment and you do the assignment and you put it in your incoming section, and once you're done with it and it's already been graded and you get that paper back, you can put it back here in the archive section, so that if your teacher's like, oh, you didn't do that assignment, you can always just whip it out and be like, yes, I did. Here it is right here. Because I can't tell you how many people I know while in school lost out on so many grades just because they did not keep up with all of the papers that they got back. And even just, having certain pages marked wrong, like let's say the teacher wrote down that you got a B and you actually got an A, you can bring that page back and show them, look, I got an A, so I need that, on my grade point average. So these are really awesome. And in addition to that, not only with the classes, you could also put anything else that you get, like from clubs or from, just administration, counseling work, just all kinds of stuff. Like anything you get from your counselor, something, extracurricular activities, and, just the like. This is a great place to keep all of that stuff so that over the course of your entire high school career, you don't lose it. Because let's say you get one for this year, you can always keep all of that stuff in a specific section in the back and just have a giant archive section, and then the next classes that you get, you can just relabel them. So you can continuously use this over and over again depending on how well you take care of it. Because I'll admit, the very first one I had, it got beaten up and destroyed, and I ended up having to buy another one, but the point is to have one just in case. So the next thing that I have is just one of these portfolios, and it matches the teal very well. From the camera it looks really, really blue, but it's actually a really pretty teal aqua color. The camera just doesn't do it justice. At any rate, so the first thing that's in here is just some mint colored paper, just to kind of keep with a teal and mint flavor. And then I also have some mint sticky notes up here. I thought it would be, interesting to just have different kinds of sticky notes for the year, because it helps when you're, picking out certain things for certain classes and different things like that. And these little, tabs that are here, good for marking pages. If you're on a specific assignment, you can use one of these to reveal which one, what assignment you're in. And in a portfolio like this, or in a folder like this, I would keep a bunch of different page sleeves. Now by page sleeves, I mean the page protectors, because those are very helpful, because you can just slide anything inside of them. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be for assignments. What I used this for was to keep track of assignments that I was currently working on. So let's say you have, like we were talking about, if you have a specific class, you have 3 homework assignments, right? And let's say you have long-term projects too, like, some sort of current event or something like that that's not due for a few weeks, but you have to work on it gradually. That's where I would keep that kind of stuff. Because there's a lot of times that you have stuff that you're constantly needing to work on, and this would be the place to keep it. This is for like class assignments. This is for any archive stuff that you want to keep later. This is for current homework and current projects. Now, the binders, I usually have a binder too, and the binder I keep notes in. That is specifically what that's for. If I'm working on something, that's what this is for. So it's kind of like keeping it all separated. Binder, notes, this homework, this past homework, projects, archive. So it's just kind of a system. It goes from the binder to the homework folder to the archive portfolio. So that is what that is for, and I just have these so that the design factor. And I also just have some masking stickers that I never use, and I'm just gonna kind of slip them in there because they go with the same, they're the same color and motif as everything that's in here so far. So the next thing I have are these cute emoji sticky notes, because let's face it, phones, school, they all kind of go together. So I'm just gonna slip that in there to be used soon. And this is that awesome locker list pad that I got from the Target dollar spot. I absolutely love it. I just stuck a new pen in there. It's like a teal green almost, and it just has some gold spots on it. It's really cool, really cute. And I wanted that to go in there too, because that is kind of a good part of school. Open your locker, you want to write down, okay, look, a priority is I needed to go see my guidance counselor. I don't want to forget that we have band practice, to-do list, you know, and to make sure I do that project in Mr. Whoever's class. And this is just, you know, a good way to, you know, prioritize your time. Doodle of the day, that'd be kind of cool, just to kind of doodle while you're at your locker, you know, kind of chilling and stuff. Your overall mood, that's helpful too, just to kind of keep track of what it is you're feeling that day, because high school can be unbearable a lot of times. So that is that. And then the next thing I have is this. It was just a regular notebook, but I wanted to jazz it up with, you know, better colors. There's some washi tape on it, and this is just scrapbooking paper, some of that awesome measuring tape, washi tape, yeah, that'll be it. And then just a big Hello Kitty sticker, because she's awesome and I love her. And that is just the gist of that, you know, just kind of jazz it up without having to spend too much. And then I'm going to be sticking this in there just because that would be awesome to have. And then this last little bit is just a planner, just a pop of color. It's gold spined and it has pink polka dots, but on the inside it's all teal like. Put a sheet protector in there so that you can, you know, put like a dashboard here if you want. And then there's just a bunch of green teal paper, and that, mind you, is something that is needed to be said. If you do not have the money to get new planner pages, you can take any standard 8.5 by 11 page, kind of like the ones that I have here, printer paper, whatever kind of paper, cut it directly in half and it fits in here, no matter what. And I just stuck some of those in there and they will work nicely. And then there's a divider here, and I just stuck some of these awesome teal colored weekly sheets in here just to make it easier until, you know, you get your style down and figure out what you want to do. And then back here I just have some of these list pads. It's just a list pad, and you can just kind of write down your week too if you end up using all these and still haven't come up with anything. These are back here too. So I just wanted everybody to see how that's going, how that looks. I'm gonna throw in this washi tape or just this regular tape so that, you know, it kind of matches, you know, no matter what, you just kind of want your stuff to coordinate. And with this stuff, it really will look nice. Just gotta kind of jazz it up, put your own fling to it, put your own style. And Diamond, I absolutely hope that you love this because I'm giving this to you for you to start school with. I want you to be happy. I hope school goes well, and I hope everybody took a little something away from this and has a fantastic school year. So I will see you guys the next video. Bye.